Ackerman founded Pick n Pay in 1967 along with his wife Wendy after buying 4 stores in Cape Town. The group has grown to more than 2,000 stores across South Africa and in 7 other African countries. Pick n Pay describes Ackerman as a man of the people, a compassionate employer and a committed philanthropist. Retired Pick n Pay Managing Director Hugh Herman says Ackerman did a lot of good for society.
He was keen on helping people from a humanitarian point of view, and his principle in retailing was what he called consumerism. So he always regarded the consumer as the queen or the king, and he wanted to do everything to help that person. So those things involved discounting petrol, discounting bread, even though there was resale price maintenance of those things, and letting people have basic commodities at the lowest possible price. And he was involved in trying to make society a better place. So, during the apartheid years, he was one of the leaders in setting up the Urban Foundation, but he also tried very hard to allow people to live in areas that were designated white areas in those days to get housing for his staff who weren't otherwise allowed to do it. He tried to open up education to black people. So he did a lot of things for the good of society.
Ackerman is hailed for playing a leading role in putting pressure on the apartheid government to exempt value-added tax on certain goods. He challenged the government on issues affecting consumers, such as the bread price, 0 rating on certain staple foodstuffs.
Same challenges today. We are in discussion with government to say how do we widen the 0 rated of key or fundamental products that customers can get at a 0 rated perspective, because we need to widen that. So these are still the same issues he was fighting for in the early 1990s, and we're still fighting for those same issues. So he championed and he paved the way for us of what is it that we need to do and what can be achieved if we work together and we collaborate.
Ackerman will also be remembered for his campaign for the deregulation of the petrol price.
Of being able to understand that the customer is king. Customer is not always right, but customer is king, and looking out for customers. And I believe that explains, Aldrin, why he would have been involved in the campaign that to deregulate the price of petrol. Who wouldn't agree that the price of petrol is heavily laden with taxes of all kinds of things and makes it unaffordable? But he tried, and by the way, he tried and failed. He must have tried 10 times to lobby the government from the days of apartheid South Africa to the modern government.
Ackerman came from a retailing family, with his father having founded Ackermans after World War I. He established the Raymond Ackerman Academy for Entrepreneurial Development in partnership with the University of Cape Town, which was later joined by the University of Johannesburg. After his retirement from the board of Pick n Pay in 2010, Ackerman became Honorary Life President of Pick n Pay, together with his wife Wendy. Gloria Sefako Musi, SABC News, Johannesburg.